District basketball time here at Westside High School. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom for a battle between Omaha Westside and Omaha Burke, the number 1 and number 4 seed here in the A-6 district.
And this is a big matchup because it's the start of a second season, the postseason for Westside. This is the opening round of the road to the state tournament down in Lincoln, the semifinals of the district. And Westside comes into this game with a 16-7 record, number 5 ranking in the Omaha World Herald, 6th in the wild card. Omaha Burke has really struggled this season with a 6-18 record.
You look at Omaha Burke and their record, but you also have to take a look at some players who they've been missing. You look at Zev Zaboto, who is by far one of their best players. He's been out for quite some time with an injury. He will be in uniform today here. He may get some minutes, but he will not be starting, and he may be just coming off the bench. So that is a big loss all year long for the Bulldogs. As you already mentioned it, Ross, 6-18 on this year so far, coming in as the number 4 seed in the A-6 district. And their first matchup is against Omaha Westside, which is not too easy of a battle to go up against.
Well, this is the third meeting between the two schools. They met back on December 8th, and Westside won that game at Burke 66-50. And Westside trailed after the first quarter, but then they took the lead at halftime, 27-21, led by 10 after 3, 43-33, and then won 66-50. But in that game, Kevin Stubblefield had his season high 34 points in that game, had a great game. C.J. Mitchell added 14, but Swoboda had 12, and Davis, who is no longer with the team, Dakari Davis, led the Bulldogs with 15 points. Then they met again in the quarterfinals of the Metro Holiday Tournament. Westside played Burke down at Bellevue West, and they clobbered him. The score was Westside 77 and Burke 47. Westside dominated the contest. They led 31-13 after the first quarter, by 18 at halftime, by 20 after 3 quarters, and then won by 30 points. That was Caleb Bennings, one of his best games of the season. He had a bunch of three-pointers, finished with 20 points, and Kevin Stubblefield added 12, and Reed Emsek was the leading scorer for Burke in that game with 18 points.
And Reed Emsek, he's going to be the player to look out for here tonight. He's going to be the leader all tonight. He's been the leader all year long for this Bulldogs team. Only having 6 wins in the season, he has contributed in all 6 of those very well. But tonight, he's going to be one of the only players really to look out for Omaha Burke tonight. He has been performing all year long. But then you take a look over on Omaha Westside, and you look at Tayad Vadi, who has been leading all year long in scoring. Him and Kevin Stubblefield, both, they've been back and forth with each other all year long. They're sitting around 15 and a half points, but right now Tayad Vadi is leading the team in scoring, so he is going to be the player to look out for, not just inside, but especially outside of the arc.
Yeah, Stubblefield comes into this game 15.7 points a game. Right behind him is Advadi at 15.6. They rank 12th and 13th in Class A in scoring, and Stubblefield really is all over the map on the season totals so far. He is number 7 in the state in free throws with 65, 9th in field goals made with 139, and as I mentioned, 12th in scoring. But this is senior night too. I mean, the seniors got to come out and perform because this is our last time out here for a district play. Westside wins tonight. They advance to the district final, which would be right here at Westside on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock against the winner of the Millard South Lincoln High game, which is also being played right now.
And you take a look at that matchup, and that is a very, very scary matchup if you look at Omaha, if you look for Westside, because Millard South, they played pretty well with Westside earlier in the year at Millard South. And then take a look at Lincoln High. Lincoln High is a team where they've kind of been under the rug all year long. They have great players on their team, just haven't really had those big sparks, all those big wins, but they are a team really to look out for. And personally, I think we're going to see Lincoln High in the A-6 district final, but they are a team really to look out for.
Yeah, and I talked to Jim Simons. He would not be surprised if Millard South won that game down in Lincoln today, because he said Millard South has won 4 of their last 6 games. They're playing really well. But Lincoln High, that's a good draw for Westside. They haven't played them this season. And out of all the teams that were right below them, Lincoln East, Lincoln Southeast, Lincoln Southwest, all those teams, that was probably one of the better draws to come out of Lincoln for Westside.
So we're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem and the starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and please remove your caps and face our flag as we take a moment to honor America and those who've invented with our national anthem. Members of the armed forces who are veterans that are present but not in uniform make better the military salute. Introduce the starting lineups for tonight. We'll begin with the visiting Bulldogs of Burke. At guard, 6'2", number 3, Reed Hensing. At guard, 5'10", number 11, Terrence Nelson. At forward, 6'4", number 20, KB Pregame. At guard, 6'3", number 33, Tanner Nielsen. At forward, 6'7", number 50, Ethan Painter. Head coach of the Bulldogs is Cody Fisher.
Westside Warriors! At guard, 6'1", number 2, Caleb Benning! At forward, 6'1", number 3, Kennedy Stubblefield! At guard, 6'1", number 4, C. Jack Mitchell! At guard, 6'3", number 5, Malik Crawford! And at forward, 6'1", number 13, Tate Abadi! Head coach of the Warriors is Jim.
We are now just moments away from getting underway here at Jim Tangal Court. The A-6 District semifinals of number 1 and number 4 seeded teams, Westside and Omaha Burke. Kevin Stubblefield will meet at midcourt, along with Michael White. Excuse me, it'll be David Boatman who will be tipping this one off here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bowman's one of their leading rebounders, averages almost 8.9 a game. Player to watch on the court, number 20.
And it'll go in favor of Omaha Westside. CJ Mitchell will start with this one at midcourt. He'll take it over to the left side. He'll give it to Benning. Now Stubblefield over to Crawford. Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell will work back up. He'll give it to Advadi. Advadi will work down low. Jump shot. Just doesn't have it off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Emsick. Emsick slowly taking this one up. He'll work over to Terrence Nelson. Now Nelson keeping the ball for himself. He'll work to the right side slowly, now working back out. Over to White. White on the left wing. He'll work in and out. He'll go off the glass, just doesn't have it. It's rebounded by Omaha Westside. Kevin Stubblefield has it. He'll take this one up hard. Now Advadi in the corner down low. He'll charge. Now Crawford thinks with the three, doesn't want to go for it. Now Benning over to Mitchell. Mitchell for three. And he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Terrence Nelson, and he'll be the one to bring this one up.
Westside going with that small lineup with Malik Crawford in for Kevin Brown, who is suited up for tonight's game.
Michael White on the right wing. He'll give it over to Tanner Nielsen. Now Nelson. Long pass over to Tanner Nielsen. Nielsen, he'll work inside, and he'll try the pass over to Terrence Nelson. It's no good. Now Malik Crawford. Crawford over to Advadi. Off the glass, just no good. Rebounded by Michael White. Now here comes Omaha Burke. David Boatman. And a blocking foul is called on Kevin Stubblefield, and Boatman will go to the line to shoot 2.
Kind of a sloppy start for the Warriors. Missed some close baskets there. Have yet to get on the scoreboard, but not impressive for the Warriors to get this Burke team so far.
Now Emsick trying to find someone to inbound it to. He'll do a quick pass over to White, and it went out of bounds on himself. It'll be Westside ball.
Well, the Warriors last week against Bellevue West went with a small lineup, and they almost upset the #1 team in the state. They really held Bellevue West transition game, and this may be the formula that Jim Simons goes to state with.
And Ross, we talked about that game, and that was the most explosive game and electric game we've probably seen in the last 2 years at Omaha Westside. You know, we talked about the Omaha Central District game last year, but that game was so close and so back and forth, and it was such an exciting one. And it really proved something. It proved that Bellevue West is actually beatable.
Absolutely. I think that really proved it.
And C.J. Mitchell will put that one up for the first bucket of the night. It's 2-0 Westside here. Reed Emsick working quick. He'll take it off the right side, off the glass, and he'll put it up. Timeout called on head coach Jim Simons, and we're tied up at 2. 5:55 remaining here in the first quarter of play. We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we have more Westside basketball action. Back here on the WTV Live Network, I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me is Ross Jernstrom. We're tied up at 2 apiece. It's 5:55 remaining in the first.
You know, you got to look to maybe Kevin Stubblefield for a big game. He had 34 points in the first weekend of December against Burke. Just a huge game, a season high for him. So keep an eye on Kevin Stubblefield in this game.
Now C.J. Mitchell down low over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield trying to find a long pass. He'll go back to Mitchell. Now Advadi in the corner, he's scanning it. He'll give it to Crawford back up top. Westside combating that 2-3 defense with passing the ball all around the perimeter. Now down low, Caleb Benning. He'll go way down low over to Stubblefield. Stubblefield will get fouled on his way up, and he'll go to the charity stripe for 2.
Kevin Stubblefield has been to the line more than any other Warrior this season. He has made 65 free throws, so he's right at home there at the charity stripe.
And he'll put this first attempt up. He'll have one more. And he just misses his second attempt. He'll go 1 for 2 from the line. As Reed M6 working quick here on the right side. He'll shoot the 3, just doesn't have it. Rebounded by C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell, he's working quick up top. Now he'll work down low. Crawford thinks about the 3, doesn't go. Pass down low to Advadi. Advadi floater, just doesn't have it. It's rebounded by Emsick.
Burke's hanging in there. I mean, they're not giving up.
And Reed Emsick's shot is blocked, and now a foul is called on Caleb Benning.
Yeah, Caleb just went under the rebounder, kind of cut him off at the legs, and Burke will take the ball out under the basket. That's Westside's second foul.
Terrence Nelson, the one to pass this one in. Trying to find someone. He's having some trouble. He'll find it down low in the corner to Nielsen. Nielsen, he'll work this one back up. Arion McLean, he's at the top midcourt. He'll work to the left side. He'll hand it off to Nielsen. Now Nielsen at the top. He'll give it to Boatman. Boatman working inside. 22 seconds to play. And a travel is called on David Boatman. It'll be Westside ball.
Yeah, Bowman just kind of dragged his foot there in the lane. His right foot stopped and then kind of dragged his pivot foot, and That was traveling, and Westside will get the ball back under their basket.
C.J. Mitchell jogging this one up. He'll take it to the right side. Now he'll stop his dribble, and he'll find the pass over to Crawford, now bending up top. Back to Crawford on the left wing. Westside still moving the ball around all phases of the court. Now Benning down low, back out to Crawford. Crawford for three at the top of the key, just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Caleb Benning. Benning, he'll bully his way up. He'll go off the glass, and he's got it.
Caleb Benning had such a big game against Bellevue West, almost single-handedly made an upset in that fourth quarter. He had 10 points last week against Bellevue West, and he has continued that onslaught tonight.
Terrence Nelson having some trouble at the top. He'll give it down low to Michael White. And another travel call. Another travel call on Michael White, and it'll be Westside ball once again.
And Kevin Brown steps on the court. We haven't seen him in a couple weeks. Had a sprained ankle. That gives the Warriors some height advantage there in the paint, and they might need that with this zone.
And that is a great sight to see right there. Kevin Brown, who you mentioned has not been playing basically in the last 2 weeks. He's had a knee injury he's been battling. It's great to see him back out on the court, especially in a time like this where the Warriors are this close to making the state tournament once again. And Maddox Anderson checking his way into the game. And here's Kevin Brown with the and one.
Boy, that's nice to see. Kevin Brown comes on the court. Been gone for a couple weeks, and his first attempt is good off the glass, and he's going to the line for a three-point play.
And Brown will just miss his attempt, and he'll have the two-point play, rebounded by Reed Emsick. Emsick over to McLean. McLean will take it on the left side, and he's fouled by Maddox Anderson. That's Westside's third team foul.
Yeah, Maddox just reaching in right there. Warriors with that man-to-man defense, playing really tight and aggressive.
Emsick trying to find someone to inbound it to. He finds McLean. McLean will work this one back up to Lofton. Now back to Emsick on the right wing. Emsick scanning the court. He'll work inside. He'll take it off the glass, and he's got it. 4 points tonight here for Reed Emsick. Now Maddox Anderson, down low, backwards pass. And a foul is called, and you saw Kevin Stubblefield try for the dunk. It just did not go in, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line.
I think he was taken down the rim almost on that one, almost hung on it. Really pushed that ball down and tried to slam it through. They'll go to the line for a couple.
And he'll put his first attempt up. He'll have one more. It's 9-4, 10-4 Westside.
Stubblefield already 2 for 3 at the line.
And he just puts his second attempt up. He'll go 2 for 2. Now Michael White down low in the corner. He's in some trouble with Kevin Brown. Now Emsick again, and he has it.
Nice passing, Bulldogs working that ball inside. Just a great assist under the basket.
Kevin Brown in the corner. He'll work back up to the top to Maddox Anderson. Now C.J. Mitchell. C.J. Mitchell crashing. He'll work back out. Now Brown thinks with the three, doesn't go for it. Long pass over to Mitchell. Mitchell pump fakes a three. He'll go inside off the glass, and he's got it.
I like that little floater by CJ. Just dribbles down the baseline, just puts it up.
Michael White on the left wing. He'll get it back out to Terrence Nelson. Nelson, he'll take this one for himself. He'll do a Euro step off the glass, and he's got it. 8 points here for Burke, as Westside still leads this one 11-8. Spin move by C.J. Mitchell, and he's got the and one. What a play right there by C.J. Mitchell, who spin move off the glass, in trouble, and he puts the basket in, and it counts for the foul.
Mitchell already with 6 of Westside's 13 points here with just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. So C.J. Mitchell off to a good start for the Warriors here, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
And he'll put the bucket in, and that's 3 points for C.J. Mitchell.
Not a bad start for Kevin. 7 of the 14 points are all his.
14-8 here with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter. Arion McLean, he'll give it down low to Emsick. Emsick tries the pass to David Bowman to go out of bounds off the hands of Bowman. It'll be Westside ball.
So important for the Warriors to finish this first quarter strong. The last time these two teams played in the Metro Holiday Tournament, the Warriors just exploded in the first quarter and never looked back.
Now Ricky Lofton, he'll crash the board. He'll take the jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Michael White of Omaha Burke, and here comes Burke. Terrence Nelson over to M6, slowly working with the ball. Now down low to Nelson. He loses it, and it's taken away by Kevin Stubblefield. Stubblefield will take it for himself off the glass, and he's got it.
Nice drive by Kevin Stubblefield. That's his 5th point of the game, and the Warriors are off to a good start, 16-8.
Timeout called by Omaha Burke head coach Cody Fisher. And we're going to take a timeout as well here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have the final 1 minute and 17 seconds of the first quarter. Welcome back here on the WTV Live Network. 1:17 to play, 16-8 in favor of Omaha Westside. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom for the A-6 District Semifinals. It'll be Omaha Burke ball. Reed Emsick will be crashing, and he loses it. He'll regain the ball as he'll give it down low to Michael White. Michael White working down low, long pass over to Boatman. Now McLean. Now Nelson at the top of the key. Emsick, he thinks with the 3 doesn't go. Ricky Lofton playing tight one-on-one defense. Emsick will work down low to the corner. McLean, reverse layup, and it's no good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot.
Yeah, that shot clock was working all the way down, just 12 seconds left. Nice drive by Burke to get inside and draw the foul.
And his first shot, no good. He'll have one more. And we're under a minute to play here with 52 seconds to play in the first quarter. And he just puts his second attempt up. That's 9 points here for Omaha Burke. 16-9 here with under 50 seconds and counting. Malik Crawford at the top of the key. He'll give it over to Advadi. Now down low to Ricky Lofton. Back to Advadi. Thinks with the 3 doesn't go. Anderson at the top. Now back to Crawford. Lofton down low in the paint. Anderson for 3. Got it!
I tell you, Maddox comes off the bench. He can always give a team a spark with those trays, and he's done that in the past, and he could tonight.
McLean will take it for himself. He loses it. Then he regains his own rebound, and he'll put it up off the glass for his first bucket of the night. 14 seconds to play here. Westside most likely to sit this one down for the final shot. Caleb Benning working to the left side. Now he'll work back up to the top of the key. Jump shot, Caleb Benning just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Tay Advadi. Put back up, and it's good. As time will expire, as Reed Emsick will throw up a Hail Mary, but time has already expired. That'll do it here for the first quarter of play. We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we will have more 8 minutes to play. we're back here for the start of the second quarter at Omaha Westside. It's 21-11 in favor of the Warriors. It's the A-6 District semifinals between number 1 Westside and number 4 Omaha Burke.
Westside with a 10-point lead. Kind of started out a little sloppy, but they came back.
Emsick at the top of the key. He'll work down low to Michael White. White, he'll bully his way down low. He'll just put it in, and it's good. That's 13 points here for Omaha Burke. Westside working quick here. Advadi down low in the corner. He'll try to find someone to give it to, but it's taken away by Terrence Nelson. Bulldogs working quick here. Nelson, he'll stop his dribble. He'll give it to Boatman off the glass, and he's got it. That's 15 points now here for Omaha Burke.
Yeah, the Bulldogs aren't going away. A little spark here to start the second quarter.
Mitchell over to Crawford. Now Stubblefield down low in the corner. And it's taken away by Nelson, and the long pass over to Emsick, and it's taken away by Caleb Benning. Benning now in an open lane. He'll give it to Crawford. Now Advadi. Wide open three for Advadi. Just doesn't have it. It's rebounded by Burke, and it just went out of bounds on Michael White. And you talk about mistakes for Omaha Burke right here, and they have made several here early on in this game, which those are the things, if you really want to upset a team, especially being Omaha Westside, the number 1 seed, you have to cut out those mistakes.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, to start off the second quarter with 4 straight points, going to help you, gives you a little more confidence.
Now Mitchell down low. He'll take it for himself. Off the glass, and he's got it. And a quick takeaway from Malik Crawford, and a miss right there from Tate Advadi. Reed Emsick with the ball. He'll work quick, then he'll move back out beyond the perimeter. Down low to David Boatman. Boatman will be fouled on the ground by C.J. Mitchell.
They'll take that out under the basket. That's only the 5th foul on the Warriors. 2 more, and Burke will be in the bonus.
Michael White with the ball on the top of the key. He'll give it to Tanner Nielsen, and it's almost taken away by Tate Advadi, regained by Nielsen. And a pass over to Terrence Nelson. 24 seconds to play here on the shot clock. Nelson almost loses his dribble, and then he does again. And here comes C.J. Mitchell. C.J. Mitchell, and it's tipped and blocked away by David Boatman. And it'll be Omaha Westside ball as it went out of bounds on Terrence Nelson. But what a block right there by David Boatman, charging all the way back as C.J. Mitchell thought he had an open lane.
Yeah, it looked like he had an easy basket, but he sped up and got a piece of the ball going up.
Stubblefield, he'll work his way down low, and it's tipped and taken away by Reed Emsick. Michael White with the ball, he'll give it to Terrence Nelson.
And this is kind of the way the Warriors started the first quarter. A little sloppy here in the first 2 minutes.
Emsick trying to find someone. He'll find Terrence Nelson at the top. Back to Emsick on the right wing. 15 seconds to play here on the shot clock. Emsick, he'll make a move. He'll work down low in the corner. Spin move, and he'll take it easy open lane. He misses the layup. And now that one is taken right back away by Michael White of Omaha Burke. And the Bulldogs have possession once again. Pass down low to David Boatman. Boatman in some trouble. He'll keep the ball, and he'll give it over to Nelson. Nelson thinks that the 3 doesn't go. Pump fakes, now Emsick. Emsick, jump shot in the paint, no good. Rebounded by Boatman again. Now Nelson, he'll take the 3, and he has it. The bank is open on a Saturday night for Terrence Nelson.
And there's no way you want to bank the shot from that angle.
And now a foul is called on David Boatman of Omaha Burke, and this game is back and forth so far with turnovers from Omaha Westside to Omaha Burke, back to Omaha Westside. And many mistakes so far here from both teams. It is going to be a key emphasis going into the locker room at halftime.
Burke has outscored Westside 7-2 to start the second quarter, put themselves back in this game.
And now C.J. Mitchell responds with a 3-pointer. It's 26-18. That's 12 points for C.J. Mitchell so far here in the first half.
Mitchell's got all the points for Westside, all 5 points here in the second quarter.
Nielsen on the right wing, he'll work inside. He'll be on the 15-foot line now over to McLean. McLean tried to keep some separation in between Malik Crawford and himself. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Emsick for a three. And he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Kevin Brown. Now Kevin Stubblefield working his way back up on the top. Now Mitchell over to Brown. And a pass just out of the hands of C.J. Mitchell will be in favor of the Bulldogs.
And this has been a kind of a shaky quarter for the Warriors. They probably have had 5 turnovers so far in this quarter alone. Just real sloppy play, not very crisp.
Westside still holds the 8-point lead with 4:13 to play here in the first half. C.J. Mitchell playing tight one-on-one defense with Terrence Nelson. Nelson, he'll make a move. He'll give it to White. White for three. Got it! Michael White for three on the left wing. And it's 26-21. Westside has the 5-point lead. Now Mitchell. Anderson, wide open three. Bang! Maddox Anderson, 2 for 2 on the night from the three-point range, and he has been on fire going into the back half of the year. He was our Time 42 player just a few weeks ago. Coming off the bench, he is by far one of the best role players for this Westside team, and he is showing up today.
Yeah, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
And the shot is no good for Brody Lofton, and a long pass over to Kevin Brown. As that one will stay here as Omaha Westside ball.
I like that aggressive play, though, going for the quick transition down court, the long pass. Just a little too far for Kevin Brown to get it, but I like that idea to throw the ball down the court, try to get the easy layup. I think I'd get the ball to Maddox. He's got the hot hand.
Maddox Anderson over to C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell working down low, now back up top to Anderson. Now Benning. Kevin Brown on the right wing. Benning for three at the top, and he just doesn't have it. It'll be rebounded by Reed Emsick. 29-21 here, 3 minutes exactly to play. Emsick scanning the court. He'll give it to Terrence Nelson. Nelson down low, tipped and taken away.
Oh, Caleb Benning almost saved it. Leaped out of bounds, but his foot was on the line. And it'll be Burke's ball under the basket. Both teams with 5 fouls apiece. Nobody in the bonus yet.
Emsick finds White. White pump fakes a three. He'll work inside. Almost a dunk. And it does not go in. It'll be Westside ball. Quick transition here for the Warriors. Caleb Benning down low. Long pass to Maddox Anderson. Anderson, he'll take it inside for himself. And he is hit hard on the ground.
Maddox Anderson has come off the bench, and he has hit a pair of three-pointers. Now he drives in. I thought that was a shooting foul. They're going to say he's under the basket.
C.J. Mitchell to inbound this one here. Scanning the court. He'll take the long route, and he'll give it to Kevin Brown. Now Brown way past mid-court. He'll take this one up for himself. He'll give it to Arvadi. Now Benning over to Mitchell on the left wing. Anderson at the top. Westside continually to move this ball around court. Benning stops his dribble. Long three from Mitchell, just no good. And it'll stay here as Tate Arvadi rebounds it, and a pass no good to C.J. Mitchell. And it'll be Burke ball again.
I'm telling you, the turnovers that Westside has had tonight, very frustrating. They are leading the game by 8 points, but they've had a ton here in this first half.
And we talk about the turnovers and mistakes from Omaha Westside, and it seems like both teams are having their fair share of mistakes and turnovers so far. For Omaha Burke, it seems like they're just getting the ball really getting just taken away from them. And Omaha Westside, they're just having those sloppy passes, sloppy moves, and sloppy mistakes that really we have not really seen from them a lot this year. So we really do know that going into the locker room, head coach Jim Simons is going to rip into them and really let them know that they have to cut this out, because if you take a look at last week in the Bellevue West game, early on in that game, it really seemed like Westside was making a few mistakes, not as much as right now, but really in that Bellevue West game, and that it seemed like that second quarter, which was not too great of a quarter for Omaha Westside, they had a few mistakes, and they came into the locker room, came back out, and they played probably their best half of basketball they have all year long. Well,
they're trying some quick passes, some no-look passes, and they aren't working right now. Guys are looking the other way, or they're just, trying to make the move and not catching the ball, and you see a lot of turnovers.
Now Zev Zabota will be in the game here, as this is his first time playing in a couple weeks, battling injuries. Now Zabota, he'll step back, jump shot, no good. Rebounded by McLean. McLean, he'll put this one up, reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Kevin Brown. Brown working this one up, he'll take it fast. He loses his dribble, it'll be stay here as Westside ball, as Burke is not happy about that call.
Yeah, that was a close call.
Excuse me,
they changed it.
They'll change the call here, it'll be Omaha Burke ball.
Benning will go to the bench now.
M6 slowly working this one up with Tate Advati playing full court press. One-on-one defense here for the Warriors. As M6 trying to find someone to give it off to, he'll find McLean. Now McLean working this one up, he'll give it to Michael White. White, big time dunk by Michael White! Oh my goodness!
Burke is not going away, 6-point margin.
What a dunk right there by Michael White, and the momentum, it seems like it's shifting in Omaha Burke's favor. Kevin Brown all alone on the three-point line. Now Advati in the corner. Advati working this one back out. He's in some trouble now, down low to Anderson. Kevin Brown to CJ Mitchell. Mitchell, he'll take this one for himself. Floater, jump shot, and he's fouled. Shot no good. He'll go to the charity stripe for two.
And Burke is calling for an offensive foul. They're not going to get it. And Mitchell, who has really had quite a quarter here, will go to the line, and it'll be a 1-and-1. Or they'll say, did they give him 2 shots or 1? Be 2 shots.
And his first shot no good. He'll have one more.
Just about a minute left in this quarter, and Westside needs to finish strong to go into halftime, but all the momentum is with the Bulldogs right now.
And CJ Mitchell put up his second attempt. It's 30-23 here with under a minute to play. Emsick on the right wing. He'll use his pivot foot now, working back up top. Now Zabota. Zabota for the long three, and he just doesn't have it off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Malik Crawford. Ricky Lawson with the ball, now over to Advati. Stubblefield thinks with the three, doesn't go. Mitchell, he'll work inside, and he is fouled. And it'll be 1-and-1 here for CJ Mitchell, as that is the 7th team foul for Omaha Burke.
Mitchell already with 6 points in this quarter alone, going to the line. There's only 34 seconds left in this half, so Burke can take one last shot.
And a shot no good. It's rebounded by David Boatman. There's 30 seconds to play here. Reed Emsick jogging this one up past midcourt. Now he'll stop. Caleb Benny still playing one-on-one defense. Emsick down low to Zabota. Zabota, he'll spin move. Off the glass, and he's got it with 15 seconds to play. Westside's gonna have to work quick here now, 12. Under 10 seconds, we have 8. CJ Mitchell, he's in some trouble. It's taken away. Now David Boatman at the buzzer, and he's got it at the buzzer. The bucket will count, and David Boatman, as time expires, will cut the deficit to 3 points going into the half.
And that is a wake-up call for Westside. They go into the locker room. They had a 10-point lead going into that quarter, 21-11, and they get outscored 16-9. 16-9 in that quarter, and this is a whole new ball game. Westside with only a 3-point lead.
We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have the full second half of action. welcome back here on the WTV Live Network. We're back for the second half action of basketball. It's 30-27, a close one here in the A-6 district. The number 1 and number 4 seeded Omaha Westside and Omaha Burke. But Burke is giving Westside a run for their money, as we have been seeing players all night long contributing in this court. We've seen Ethan Painter, we've seen David Boatman, Reed Emsick. Omaha Burke is playing some of their best basketball all year long.
Yeah, this was a 30-point margin the last two times these two teams played in the Metro Holiday Tournament, 77-47. Much different story here. I've got an update from Lincoln in the other semifinal in this district. Lincoln High led 15-11 over Millard South after the first quarter, and they lead 23-18 over Millard South at halftime.
Westside will start with the ball here. Malik Crawford inbound this one to C.J. Mitchell. And we're off for the third set of 8 minutes to play at Westside. Caleb Benning down low. He's working quick. Long pass over to Stubblefield. Now Crawford. Omaha Burke continually to play in that zone defense. Caleb Benning loses the dribble. He'll regain it, and a foul is called down low on the floor.
Yeah, zones have given Westside trouble all season. You know, you break it with the three-pointer, and you just got to pack it in, make that quick pass down low if you want to go inside. But it's given Westside problems all season long.
C.J. Mitchell looking to inbound it. He's having some trouble. Long pass over to Caleb Benning. And he'll start this one up on the left side. Now Malik Crawford down low in the corner. He'll work back up. Spin move. He'll work inside the paint. Almost taken away, and it's taken away by Terrence Nelson. Here comes Omaha Burke. Long pass, David Boatman. And he is fouled by Caleb Benning, and Caleb does not like that call. Nonetheless, David Boatman will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, I think he was frustrated with that. It didn't look like it was a foul. He just kind of put it up under the basket.
On the line, David Bowman, 2 shots.
And he'll put his first attempt up. He'll have one more, 30-28, as Omaha Burke cuts the deficit down to 2. And he'll put his second attempt in. It's 29-30 with a 1-point lead for Omaha Westside, as Burke has came out in the second half on the note they left off of. Lee Crawford down low in the corner. You know, he'll give it to Benning in the corner. Benning, he'll work inside Mitchell. Advadi for 3. And he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Kevin Stubblefield, and it's put back up, no good. Rebounded by Tanner Nielsen.
The Warriors need Tate Advadi to get involved in this game. They need him to get in the scoring column.
Now Reed Emsick will put it up, and this is the first lead of the game for Omaha Burke, 31-30. And now another steal right there for Reed Emsick. Terrence Nelson has the ball. He'll stop his dribble. He'll give it to Emsick in the corner. Emsick working his way back out to the top.
And Burke has got all the confidence in the world right now.
Terrence Nelson working back up to the top. Now David Boatman down low. Boatman, long pass over to Emsick. Now Nielsen for 3. He just doesn't have it. Rebounded by C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell working this one up quickly. He'll hesitate. Now over to Benning. Stubblefield. Now Crawford. Tate Advadi. He'll do a backdoor pass. Caleb Benning. And he puts it in good. Caleb Benning, 4 points in the night for himself. As now Reed Emsick will walk this one up. Westside regains the lead, 32-31, as it's been back and forth here early on in the third. Ethan Painter with the ball on the right wing. He'll work down low. He'll give it to Terrence Nelson. 13 to play here on the shot clock. Under 10 seconds. 5 seconds to shoot. Reed Emsick with the ball. He'll have it. He'll do an underhand scoop, and it's no good. Now C.J. Mitchell working in. And a foul is called and 1. Count the bucket. C.J. Mitchell will go to the line for a 3-point possible play.
C.J. Mitchell having one of his best games of the season so far. He's just really kind of taking control out there on the court. Drives to the bucket, draws the foul, Looking at a three-point play for C.J. Mitchell.
And he'll put it up good. That's a three-point play right there for C.J. Mitchell. It's 35-31. Westside has the 4-point lead. Emsick with the ball. He'll work to the top of the court. Now Nelson. One-on-one defense. C.J. Mitchell. Now Benning playing tight one-on-one. Emsick working to the right side. Pass over to Nelson. And it'll be out of bounds on Omaha Burke. It'll be Westside ball.
Good defense by the Warriors. They forced the turnover. That's what they need to do with that tight defense. Force some turnovers against this Burke team. And now the Bulldogs with the little press.
Long pass over to Caleb Benning. Now Benning setting up a play here for the Warriors. Advati back to Benning. Now Mitchell. Crawford in the corner. Crawford working inside. Now Benning down low. Benning, he'll take this one inside. Stubblefield down low. And it's tipped and blocked by Ethan Painter.
Almost had the bucket there. Kevin just kind of went up a little too slow and it got blocked.
Terrence Nelson zigzagging in and out. He'll give it to Nielsen. Nielsen for three. And he just doesn't have it. And once again, no good. And it'll stay here as Omaha Burke ball.
Yeah, Caleb Benning tried to grab that ball, but it went off on him in the corner. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Or no, there'll be a full 35 now.
Emsick trying to find someone to get it into. He finds Terrence Nelson. He loses it just out of the hands, and it'll be Westside ball.
Warriors got a break right there. Burke, a couple of turnovers the last two times down the court.
Caleb Benning bring this one up on the right side. He'll work still down low. Now back up top. Advati, quick three, no. Now C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell working back out over to Benning. Benning long pass over to Advati. Now Crawford back to Advati. Advati, he'll drive inside off the glass, and he's got it.
Well, that's the Tate Advati we have seen all season. The All-Stater, shooting guard, drives the baseline and gets the bucket.
Bowman down low, long pass tipped out of bounds by Caleb Benning. It'll stay here as Bulldog ball.
Much more aggressive, much more intense on the Westside defense. They know what's at stake here is their season right now.
Ethan Painter, he'll lose his dribble and it's taken away by C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell working inside one-on-one, and he just doesn't have it. It's rebounded by Reed Emsick. Emsick, long pass over to Nielsen. Now Boatman, and he puts it up and one. What a play right there from Tanner Nielsen to David Boatman, and one off the glass.
What a change of events. Westside with a 6-point lead, steals the ball, dribbles down court. They miss the layup. Then Burke comes right back down, gets the lob, and now a possible three-point play to pull within 3 points.
And he'll miss it, but it's rebounded by Omaha Burke, and David Bowman once again off the glass, and he's got it. What a turn of events right there for Omaha Burke and David Bowman. It's 37-35, and the three is no good from Tate Advati. CJ and Kevin Stubblefield go to the line as he's fouled on his way up.
I'm telling you, Max, Westside looked like they had the momentum. They were going 6-point lead, driving in for a layup. Then Burke gets 2 quick baskets, and I'm telling you, this game just goes back and forth.
Kevin Stubblefield will miss his first attempt, but he'll have one more. Kevin Brown checking in for Caleb Benning. Now Brody Lofton and McLean will check in for Omaha Burke. And he'll put it in his second attempt. It's 38-35, 3-point lead here for the Warriors with 3:10 remaining in the third.
I'll tell you, Omaha Burke, they know this is their season. They're not going to get a wild card or anything. They're playing for the end of the year to stay alive in their season, and they're giving it all they've got tonight.
Terrence Nelson zigzagging in and out. He'll be at the top of the key. Step back, thinks for the three, doesn't go for it. As Zev Zaboda has the ball. Behind the back, he'll work with Tate Advati. 13 seconds to play. Zaboda, he's working down low. Pass over to McLean. McLean for three, and he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell bringing this one up. He'll give it to Stubblefield. Stubblefield down low, off the glass, and he's got it. Westside regains a 5-point lead. It's 40-35.
Just a great drive by Stubblefield right down the lane. Give Westside a 5-point lead.
And Malik Crawford, he was taking it away off the glass, and he's got it easily. 42-35, timeout called by head coach Cody Fisher of Omaha Burke. And what a turn of events right there. It was in favor of Omaha Burke. They cut the deficit down to just one, and then they tied the game. And then Omaha Westside striking right back, taking the lead 42-35.
Yeah, it's just been back and forth, back and forth. You know, Westside goes up by 6. Couple baskets by Burke, and now Westside gets a couple baskets, and they're back up by 7. But I'm telling you, Burke is not going away. This is a never say die team. They are fighting for their life tonight. This is their season. They lose tonight, it's all over. It's the end of the year for the Bulldogs.
We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have more Westside basketball action. Welcome back here on the WTV Live Network. 2:17 to play in the third quarter. It's 42-35 in favor of Omaha Westside. A-6 District semifinals, number 1 versus number 4. Omaha Westside and Omaha Burke. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom, as this has been back and forth all day long.
This is district basketball. I love it. It's everything's on the line. Your season. Everybody wants to go to state, and everybody's giving 110% out there on the court.
Terrence Nelson at the top of the key. He'll work to the left side. Trying to find someone to give it to. He'll give it off down low to Lofton. Now Zaboda up the top of the key. He'll take it to the left side for himself. Off the glass, and he has it. Zev Zaboda, who has been out all year long with an injury, making his first game back tonight, and he is stepping up in a big time.
Almost a steal by Burke.
Anderson for three, and it was no good. Tipped Kevin Brown, and he's fouled and one.
What a great tip by Kevin Brown. Under the basket, gets that tip in. When you got a 6'5" guy there, you can get those tip-ins right there, but just a great play by Kevin.
Kevin Brown will have one shot in hopes to have the three-point play. And he'll put it in, and that's 3 points right there for Kevin Brown. 45-37 as Westside starting to open this one up.
Yeah, they're looking much more like the Westside team we've seen all season, and another turnover there by Burke.
Kevin Stubblefield down low in the corner. He'll work back up to C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell now working in for himself. Stubblefield for three. Got it! 48-37, 11-point lead here with 1:11 remaining. Omaha Westside has taken this one for themselves so far. And another steal for Omaha Westside. Here comes Maddox Anderson off the glass, and he's got it. 50-37, under a minute to play. Another steal for Omaha Westside. Here comes C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell down low to Advati. Advati reverse layup, and he's got it. What a turn of events right here for Omaha Westside. For 52-37 with 42 seconds to play.
10 unanswered points by the Warriors, and they have taken control of this game with a 15-point lead, but a 10-0 run by the Warriors, and they did it with their defense. Big turnovers, lots of layups. Oh my gosh, this game was so tight, and now they've opened it up.
And Nelson will miss his first shot. Tanner Nielsen will check in here for David Boatman. (52-38) here with 37 seconds remaining to play.
I was Westside, just run that clock down as much as you can, and that's what Mitchell's going to do. Try to get that one final shot.
CJ Mitchell scrambling up top by midcourt. 21 seconds to play. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Now Anderson. CJ Mitchell's calling for the ball. He gets it back.
Now they'll go for the play.
Long pass over to Anderson. Anderson, he'll work inside, and he puts it up at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Maddox Anderson puts the layup up as time expires.
I love that play by Maddox Anderson. Drives in with just about 3 seconds left and lays it in at the buzzer.
We're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have the final set of 8 minutes to play. Welcome back here for the final set of 8 minutes at Westside High School. I'm Max Coughlin. Alongside me tonight is Ross Jernstrom. It's 54-38 in favor of Westside as they have opened up here late in the third quarter.
Westside went on a 12-0 run there at the end of the third quarter to outscore Burke 24-10 in the third quarter to open up this 16-point lead.
Emsick jump shot floater, no good. Rebounded by Malik Crawford. He has the rebound, and he'll take this one up. He'll give it to Caleb Benning. Benning, long pass over to Anderson. Now Mitchell. Mitchell for three. And he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Tate Advadi. Advadi will put this one back up, and he's got it.
Now that's Tate, we know. Just a big play under the bucket.
Now Ethan Painter down low. He'll bully his way in, step back. He'll give it off to David Boatman, and he is fouled. It'll be on the ground on Caleb Benning.
And there's a much more breathe of a sigh of relief with this Westside crowd. This game was very tight in the third quarter. A 5-point game, a 1-point game at halftime. Burke had took an early lead in the third quarter, but Westside has come back.
Reed Emsick, he'll pull up inside the pan, and he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Tanner Nielsen, and he'll put that one up off the glass. It's 56-40. 16-point lead here for Omaha Westside as 7:01 to play. And Malik Crawford for three.
You love to see that from Malik. He can't do it from beyond the arc. Known for his defense, but he's a good three-point shooter.
6:44 to play here in the entirety of this game. Tanner Nielsen, the one with the ball. He'll give the pass over to Painter. Now Ethan Painter. Step back, jump shot, just no good, in and out of the rim. Rebounded by David Boatman. It'll stay here. Now Boatman off the glass, and he's got it. And a timeout will be called on head coach Cody Fisher of Omaha Burke. And it's 59-42 in favor of Omaha Westside with 6:28 to play in this game.
Tell you what, Westside coming out much better. Good, so good to see Malik Crawford hit a shot from beyond the arc. Love to see that. much more confident here. And I tell you what, it's been their defense. They forced so many turnovers against Burke at the end of that third quarter, just turned this game around. And you do it with defense.
And we talk about players who've been really stepping up today, and one of them from Omaha Westside is Max Anderson. And we mentioned him in the first quarter, in the first half of play. He went 2 from 2 from the three-point line early on in this game, and he hit the buzzer beater last on the layup at the end of the third quarter. He has been spontaneous off the bench all year long here for Omaha Westside.
Yeah, the Warriors have gotten a big lift off the bench from Max Anderson and Kevin Brown. They have come in and really contributed to this big lead for Westside, 17 points now.
Now Mitchell, and he'll just miss the floater. It's rebounded by Painter. Now Reed Emsick with the ball. He'll bring this one up on the left side. Emsick working in and out. He stops his dribble, trying to find someone to give it to. He finds Ethan Painter at the top of the key. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Now Nelson. Back to Emsick on the right wing. Emsick down low to Nielsen, and he's fouled by Malik Crawford. He'll be on the ground.
That's Westside's 5th foul of the quarter. That's just good aggressive play by Malik Crawford. Good defender, just kind of reached in there, caught a hand.
And that one is taken away by Omaha Westside. Here comes C.J. Mitchell, one-on-one off the glass, and he's got it on the left side. 61-42, 18 points here for C.J. Mitchell. And Ethan Painter just misses the dunk. And it's rebounded by Omaha Westside as now Crawford for 3. In the corner, he's got it.
How about that for Malik, his second three-pointer of the quarter, really helping Westside up to a 22-point lead now.
Pass over to Painter. He thinks but the 3 doesn't go. It's taken away by Kevin Brown. Now Stubblefield. Stubblefield, he'll take this one in for himself off the glass, and he's got it. 66-42 as this game is in total favor of Omaha Westside currently.
Yeah, they've really opened it up now. A lot of great transition play by the Warriors. A lot of layups.
Now Tanner Nielsen for a 3. 66-45 here with under 5 minutes to play. As Advati thinks for the 3, he doesn't go. He'll give it to C.J. Mitchell. Mitchell in the corner. He'll work now inside. Backdoor pass over to Kevin Brown, and he's got it off the glass for the layup.
But that was just a great pass there to set up the bucket. Nice play underneath.
Nielsen now over to Emsick. Nelson, wide open 3. He'll take it. No good off the iron. Rebounded by Kevin Brown. Malik Crawford over to Kevin Stubblefield. Advati for 3. And he just doesn't have it. Now Terrence Nelson, he's working quick. He'll use his body off the glass, and he's got the layup.
The Warriors will take those 2s. They just can't give up some 3s.
As Advati down low, and he's fouled. The bucket will not count, but he'll go to the line to shoot.
Yeah, he'll go to the line for 2. Warriors really working the ball quickly down court, and that has really caught Burke off guard.
And Advati will put his attempt up. He'll have one more.
You know, Westside averages about 66 points a game, and they've already got 69. They have really poured it on here.
And Advati will put his second attempt up as he is checking out for Maddox Anderson, who's checking in. 70-47 here for Omaha Westside as they have not stopped their explosion going into the fourth quarter. They opened it up late in the third quarter of play, and they have not stopped going into the fourth.
Yeah, this is Westside's biggest lead, 23 points.
Now Emsick, he'll put it up, and it's good. 49 points now here for Omaha Burke. As Caleb Benning's working fast on the right side, he'll give it to Anderson. Anderson pump fakes a 3. He'll work inside. He'll take the floater. Got it off the glass.
You gotta love Maddox Anderson. That kid has a lot of confidence. coming off the bench, and he's doing a great job. Great steal by Crawford.
Now Stubblefield, he'll put it just up, and it's good, 74-49. As this game is in total favor of Omaha Westside again. 3:08 remaining to play in this game.
Biggest lead for the Warriors now, 25 points.
Backdoor pass to Nelson, now Boatman. For three in the corner, no good. Rebounded by Caleb Benny, they just went out of bounds. They'll stay here as Bulldogs ball, as the clock will stop under 3 minutes to play.
Yeah, Westside has got most of their basket just off the transition in the second half. They've really pushed the ball up court in aggressive defense, forced some turnovers here.
Zavoda, he'll work inside. It's taken away by Ricky Lofton. Lofton, he's working quick. He'll be in the 1-on-2, and he's got it! Ricky Lofton in trouble. That's his first 2 points of the night.
I think he was looking for a foul.
And the three from Reed Emsick is good. That one was from way downtown. 76-52 here with under 2:30 to play. Anderson, he'll step back for the three, and he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Zev Zavoda.
Sometimes when you step back, you take yourself out of position.
Now Zavoda for three, no good. It seems like now both teams are just chucking up threes at this point. Anderson, he'll take it off the glass, and he's got it. 78-52.
26 points, biggest lead.
David Bowman for three now, and he's got it. Missed the first shot, now he made his second one. And he's good from the three-point line. Anderson with the ball, Westside slowing things down now. Caleb Benning has other things to say about that as he works quick down inside off the glass. They have reached 80 points here tonight.
Yeah, that surpasses their overtime game against Bellevue West just a week ago.
And a timeout is called on Omaha Burke.
And Westside's going to clear the bench. We're going to see some newcomers here, Max.
Whole new lineup here for Omaha Westside. Monte Gettings, Trill Snoddy, JT Evans, Tyson Advati, and Donnie Barfield in. All underclassmen besides JT Evans is the lone senior.
Yeah, get a glimpse of the team of 2023-2024. We'll see a lot of these guys next year.
Monte Gettings, he's working quick. He'll give it to Donnie Barfield, now Trill Snoddy. Snoddy in the corner to Gettings. Gettings working quick. He's going in and out. Now Advati for three, and he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Donnie Barfield. Barfield, he'll step back for the three, and he just doesn't have it. Rebounded by Monte Gettings, and that one will go out of bounds on Omaha Burke.
I'll tell you what, anytime you touch the ball here in the last couple minutes, you want to shoot it. That's what happens when you come off the bench.
We're going to be seeing a lot of three-point opportunities, and Ashton Matoyer making his varsity debut here tonight.
He gets a big round of applause from the red shield over there.
Monte Gettings with the ball. He'll work in the middle. Now he'll go for three, and he does not have it. It'll be a foul called. It'll go in the favor of Omaha Burke.
Good showing of students tonight. They all got in free tonight. All students were paid for.
Zev Zavoda working with the ball. He'll work to the left side as he is fouled. No shot down low on the ground. Foul is on Donnie Barfield.
Max, this is what I expected, though. A big win by Westside. Didn't come easy, though. This was a game for about 2.5 quarters, and then the Warriors took over with about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, but Burke played well.
Now Donnie Barfield will be fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot.
Donnie Barfield, only a freshman. Going to see a lot of him next year.
And he misses his first attempt. He'll have one more. 44 seconds to play here in the game. as he misses his second attempt. He'll go 0 for 2 from the line. 41 seconds to play here in the entirety of this game. Ethan Painter, it's taken away by Donnie Barfield. Now Tyson Advadi, and he puts it up off the glass for his first points on the night.
Big smile out there from Advadi.
And it's just no good. 24 seconds to play. Ash Matora, as he loses it, it'll stay here as he almost had his opportunity to have his first points as a varsity player.
Boy, he wanted that one bad.
Charles Snoddy will make his appearance back in here again for Tyson Advadi. 21 seconds to play. Now the three. Got it! Ashton Matoyer for 3! As the crowd goes crazy. And Tanner Nielsen will put the 3 up.
Is he going to put it up one more time? I don't think so.
I don't think he will, and that'll conclude the game here today. 85-58, Westside takes the win against Omaha Burke, and they will advance to the A-6 District Finals against Lincoln High or Millard South. That game is currently still going on down in Lincoln, Nebraska. But what a game right there for Omaha Westside. It got a little bit, back and forth right there in the second quarter of play. And we're going to take a quick break here on the WTV Live Network. When we come back, we'll have the Time 42 Player of the Game. I'm here with Time 42 Player of the Game, CJ Mitchell. CJ, 18 points for you tonight. It got kind of close there, going into halftime. What was the adjustments that head coach Jim Simon said to you guys to come back out and really explode in the second half?
He just asked us if we wanted it. It was final couple games of the season. It's the tournament part of the season. He just asked, how bad do you want it? Because they're wanting it more than us right now. He just said, if you really want it, you're going to go out and get it. And we did that.
So you guys moving to the A-6 district finals, you want to get back, you're hungry to get back in the state tournament, make a better run than you did last year. What do you got to do to really prepare for that? You can either take on Lincoln High or Millard South, but what do you got to do going into the finals and then making your way into state?
Just locking in at practice, taking every rep serious, locking into the details, and when we do that, I think we're very hard to beat.
All right. I'm here with CJ Mitchell, Time 42 player of the game. From me, Max Coughlin, Ross Jernstrom, and the entire WTV Live crew, thank you for tuning in, and have a great night.